Hello and welcome. My name is Amir, and today we are going to focus on another React challenge that could give you a boost on your interviews. For today, we are going to write a very simple video player using React. As you can see, this video player can select a file, play, and then we can go to the different parts of the video as we want. And we can also play. Okay. It's a good time to pause the video and then try to resolve this problem by your own. But if you'd like to see how I do it, then grab your laptop and let's code along. Okay, here I am with my video player, which is an empty function for now. But this video player will have three major parts. One being the part when we choose the file, one being the controls, and one being the video element itself. So let's start by writing the part when we select the video. Here I would just return a div. By the way, this is pretty similar to the audio player video that I published a few days back. So if you want to see how that goes, there is a link up top to go and watch that video. So here I would have a class, let's say video, like so, and let's close the div here. Here I would have two elements, one being the input of type file, and then we need to accept videos, so video slash like this, and then on change we need to have the handle file change, then like this, and then we need to have a video element as well. This will have a width of 320 for now. You can set whatever width that you like, and like so. It's always recommended to have something like this. If the browser doesn't support the video tag, then we display something here. But most of the major browsers do support it, so no worries on that part. Let's write this part. So let's go here and say const this will now grab a file. Here we need to grab the file from the event that is coming, so e.target, and e is coming here. So e.target.files, and then grab the first item, then get the URL from the this file. So URL dot create object URL of the file. And then we need to pass this URL to this video. So this video needs to have a ref so that we could use here. So this has a ref which is, let's say, video ref, and we need to define it up here. So const video ref is use ref, and in the beginning null. This is video ref, like so, and then here we can say that video ref dot current dot src is the URL. Now if I go and select a video, the video is displayed here. Great. Then I need to have buttons to control this video. I mean, one button to play the video and one slider to, scrub through the video. So after the video, let's have another div like so, and here we could have a button with an on-click handler, and let's say play. But this button will not always be play, so it's either play or pause based on the state of the video. So we can define the state here. We can say kill and set we use the state here. The beginning is false, and down here we can say is playing. So if we are playing, we can pause the video, otherwise we can play the video. And this function is toggle play, and the thing it does is to toggle between play and pause. So if we are playing, then we need to send the pause to the video. So video ref dot pause, and otherwise we can play. And of course we need to update the is playing as well. So we can say set is playing to be whatever it wasn't. So if it was true, it would be false, and if it was false, it would be true. Okay, I don't need this anymore. I would go here, choose a file, play. I get an error here. So this is playing. Now if I go here, start, I can play and pause. Okay, so this part is written. Fantastic. Next, I need to know how much time is passed and what is the total length of this video. In order to have that, I need to have two spans here to show me those values. So one span with the time passed and one span with the total time. Let's put this like this. Okay, so how can I know what is the total time? The total time is basically on the video file itself. When the video loads, we can access that value. So here, when the file changes, we can have another function. So on the current, there is another function called onLoaded metadata that would be fired when the metadata of that file is completely loaded and available. And that is a function that here we can set the duration or the length of the video. So here I would go and say this is the duration or length, and this is set duration. In the beginning the duration is 0 because we haven't selected any file, and when this loads we can set the duration to be the video ref dot current dot duration. Great. So now when the file loads, we know how long the video is. Okay, I don't need these two anymore, so let me close it to have more room here. Then here I can have the duration. Okay, in the beginning it's 0. When I select a file, you can see the duration is 444 seconds. Okay, but the duration should go here. And this is the current time. So it starts from 0, and as the time passes, it would be 1 second, 2 seconds, and so on. But how can I get that? That would be on the video itself, when the video time updates. So when the time updates on this video, we can call another function. Let's call it update time. Let's put this like so, and this is also another function. So const update time. Here we need to go to this video and grab the elapsed time, or basically the current time, so to say. And we need to pass these to here, so we need to store it in a state again. So just like the duration, we would have a current time, and then we can set the current time. Just like the duration, it's 0, and when the time updates, we can set that. So set the current time to be the video ref, again dot current time. Okay, now here if I go and say current time, I have 2 zeros, but when I play like this, you can see this updates, but I need to format this to a better format. So let's send these two to a format time function, and that format time function will grab the time, send to it, and then it would get the minute and the second. The minute is of course the floor of time divided by 60, and math is like this, and the second is this. And then in the end we need to return a string literal with the minute, and then this, and then seconds, but I want the seconds to be like military with 2 digits, so I would go and say if seconds is less than 10, then 0 plus the seconds, otherwise the second itself. I need to have this here as well. So great, we're starting at here and ending at here. Okay, the only thing left is the slider that would go between these two, so let's have that as well. That would be an input of type range, which has a bunch of properties. It has a value, which means that where on the video we are, at what second of the total video. It has a max value, which is basically the duration, so I can set it here. And then we can have an unchange when the slider is slided to the right or to the left, and that change happens. I'm getting an error here, so let's say value is 0, and now we have these two. This span shall go here. Okay, so great. Now this value is basically the current time, and let's see. So if I select the file and if I play, this updates. Great. Okay, so we have these parts. The only part is remaining is this slider, that when we want to slide to the left or to the right. So let's have a function for that on change, and that function will update the video when we slide to right or to left. So we get the e target dot value, that would be a value between 0 and this 400 something that we had here, and this value would be sent to the video. So when I get this, I can say the video ref dot current time is basically this value. And the next thing that we should do is set the current time as well. So we get the time, we pass it to the video to update the video that we have here, and then we set the current time so that this time will also be updated. And this will be the same as this. Great. And I think we are done almost. So let's go here, grab this, the video comes here, we can play between the different parts of the video, and we can pause. So yeah, this was pretty straightforward, and I hope you have enjoyed the video. If there are any comments or if you have any suggestions, please provide it in the comments down below. Otherwise, see you in the next video.